But if you're in here right now and you're just thinking of the all or nothing type deal, yeah, I'm going to do an X amount of day fast. I love that for you. But you also have to come here expecting the fact that there are going to be days when you can't go that hard. And this is where your other tools become necessary. This is where your tool of eating better becomes necessary. This is where your tool of refeeding for shorter becomes necessary. This is where your tool of implementing exercise, cardio, strength training becomes necessary. Your sleep becomes necessary, because if you are neglecting all of those other tools that you have, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you're sitting here saying fasting, right? Or only eat this way, only eat this way, only eat this way, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to learn from yourself. You're putting yourself back in that all or nothing camp. Do it all or do nothing at all. Do it all or do nothing at all. My hope is you break that cycle, that you find a way to break yourself out of that cycle. I've been vacationing for the last week, and I've still been able to maintain the weight in a way that I didn't think I would be able to. Now, I'm not saying that you need to fast on your vacation days. I could have done something different on my end, like cut my calories, make even better mindful choices. But I'm doing a mix of these things. During these last 7 days, I've had some days where I've eaten a lot. I've had a fasted day. Some days I get a lot of extra steps in because I'm working out and still going to the gym. Some days I'm not getting my steps in. Some days I'm tired and I'm just hanging out. But do you know what all of this means? It's literally a week of imperfect consistency. It's a week of telling myself, you're not going to do the all or nothing part. You're going to go hard if you can. You're going to give yourself grace when you can, and you're going to be okay with it, and you're going to move on. That's how you figure this out. That's how you find success when it comes to weight loss. You practice imperfect consistency. You show up for yourself every single day. You do what you have to do. Not every day is going to be perfect, and there is nothing wrong with that. My average calories per refeed, 3,700, higher than I want it to be. But it doesn't stop me from trying every day to get better at what I'm doing. My average protein per refeed, close to 200 grams. Now, here's another example of imperfect consistency, right? My calories are up. I want to keep my calories under 3,000 when I refeed, but they're currently at 3,700. I'm still working on limiting those calories, making sure they're not going crazy every single time I refeed. My refeed time is under 5 hours. I'm still trying to keep that in check. That's another tool I'm using, right? My average protein per refeed is still close to 200 grams. I'm still prioritizing protein. When it comes to eating, there are still layers within layers to control there. Controlling your calories is one way. Making mindful choices is one way. Closing down your refeeding time is one way. Prioritizing protein so you make better choices is another way. These are all tools that you use. These are all tools that we know how to use, but we forget because we put ourselves in this all or nothing mindset and we're like, fuck it. I don't want to do any of this. None of this matters. That's where the mindset has to change. If you're living an all or nothing lifestyle and you are in this cycle, I am telling you, start making small steps to change your habits, to rewire your brain and think differently about what you're doing. This is how you get out of the bad habits you're in. Literally, if you think about it, everything we're doing right now, when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to your health, when it comes to happiness, it's all based out of habit. It's all based out of habit. You are where you're at right now because of your habits. You are at the weight you're at right now because of your habits. Your blood work is exceptional because of your habits. Your blood work is awful because of your habits. Everything is based out of your habits. If you are the all or nothing type person, you're going to have some good habits that you have implemented for yourself when you're doing the all part. And you know it because you're capable of it. But is it sustainable? Is it consistent? Maybe for that short amount of time. But then if you are on the nothing end of it, if you are somebody that throws everything away, that says, it doesn't matter today, I'm just going to wait till Monday, that's a bad habit. It's a toxic habit. It's something that you've been doing for years. for decades. And I say that because I have been that person. That has been me. I have been in that position. Part of me still does that. Part of me still thinks that way. It's something that is taking time to learn as days go by, to change that kind of thinking. I see this comment from Stephanie. I have ADHD. The all or nothing mindset sets me straight sometimes. And here's the thing, Stephanie, and maybe you've heard me say this. Here's how I feel about the all or nothing mindset as well. The all part of it, right? I am very all or nothing. I have been very all or nothing. But let me talk about how I feel about it, okay? Because I've said this previously. The all or nothing mindset, I feel like there's nothing wrong with the all part of it. When we fast, if I'm going on a 3-day fast or a 4-day fast or even a week-long fast, that is a very all type action, a very all type of thinking, right? Because I'm literally 0 calories, extreme on one end, trying to get the weight down, right? And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with pushing hard when you can, right? I don't see anything wrong with giving it your all. That I encourage. If you can healthily do so, if you're in a position where you feel good, you can still function properly, do the all part. Go crazy with the all part. It's the nothing part that I have an issue with. You want to fast for 3 days? If you can healthily do so, if you feel good, by all means, right? You want to eat the cleanest, the healthiest possible. You want to do 10,000 steps a day. You want to go jog or you want to lift weights and you want to, by all means, right? Do that part. It's the nothing part that needs to drop. We need to let go of the nothing part where you throw everything away, right? What I'm hoping for is we find that middle ground. So it's more like it's not all or nothing. It's all or something in the middle. That's pretty much how I see it, because you'll see it with me when I show my stats and me fasting for 2 days on end, 3 days on end, 4 days on end, right? It's a very all part of my mindset. But the nothing part is the part that I have been trying to drop as days go by, as I continue learning about myself. It's important that you see that even on the days where I am going over my calories, even on the days where I'm on vacation and eating whatever I want, I'm still using my other tools to keep the weight down. I am still in a place right now where I've lost 30 pounds in the last 30 days, right? Because I practice imperfect consistency. I come here day in and day out to show you that I'm not here fasting for an extended period of time and doing things perfectly every single day. I'm showing you that this is imperfect consistency. Some days I fast. Some days I eat more. Some days I am on my game with a few things, like going to the gym, getting 15,000 steps in, but then eating 6,000 calories. Do I beat myself up over it? No, there's no point. That's life. Life is going to happen. It doesn't mean that the next day you can't try to be more mindful. Maybe you can put some fasting underneath your belt. Being aware of what you're doing is, I feel like, a big step in this process. And when I talk about being aware, I'm talking about if you're eating 6,000 calories like I do, I ate those 6,000 calories, but I'm still making choices. The last refeed where I ate 6,000 calories, I could have had a couple more beers. I could have ate all the dessert. I could have ate all the appetizers. Easily could have done that. I could have woken up the next morning and not gone for a walk, not gone to the gym and lift weights, not take care of myself in the way that I should. But I know that these are other tools that will help me move on my journey.